I know that most of us wants to be celebrity, but here the problem is different. Suppose, okay, first you tell me who means what do you mean by celebrity? Definition? At least try. You know.
Someone is known by a lot of people.
Okay, lot of people. That means okay, I am someone is known by a lot of people. For example, Big B. Okay, so here I am simplifying the definition. The definition means a celebrity is a one. A celebrity is a person who knows, who is known by everybody, but doesn't know anyone. Okay, so it is slightly different from the practical, but we are assuming that a celebrity is a person who is known by everybody but doesn't know anyone. Clear? Now, suppose there is a group of persons. These are the group of say n persons are there. So these are the persons. Here there are so many persons. So n number of persons are there. So in this case, our objective is to find out if a celebrity exists. Okay, or if there are no celebrity, then you should report that there are no celebrity. So what is our objective? Objective is to find out the celebrity. Among n persons, if any, if there are any. Okay. So what is the method to find out? So that means you should ask some questions. Okay. So I should ask some questions. So what will be the form of the questions? The questions that we will ask are like this. Say, excuse me, do you know excuse me, do you know the person? Here I am writing the person over there. This is the question. Means I should ask. Okay, there are so many persons. Say this is the A, Mr. B, Mr. C, D, like this. Okay, in this way there are n persons. So what I will ask? I will ask one of them. Say suppose I need to identify who is the celebrity, and to do this I should ask some questions. Okay, so only these questions I can ask. No other questions. Okay. I should not ask any other questions to these persons. I should not ask that, please tell me who is the celebrity. No, not like that. I will ask a person just that, excuse me, do you know the person over there? That means if I ask Mr. A that, do you know Mr. B? Clear? Like this. So this type of questions should be asked. So here objective is to find out the celebrity among n persons, if any. Okay, using minimum number of questions. Say minimum number of questions. Not I should not say that using minimum is it better. You should write here by if any by asking minimum number of questions. Okay. So only these. What are the format of the question? This is the questions. Okay. Now I would like to determine the celebrity among the n persons by using these questions. Now I will ask these questions to so many people. Fine. And I want to do something so that the number of questions that I will ask means okay the should be minimum. Say out of there may be say 1,000 persons. Okay, 1,000 people. So I will ask may not that say 1,000 to into 20,000 1,000 times or say I would like to minimize it. This is my objective. Is it clear? The problem is clear or not? You tell me. Then I will come to the solution.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now how many? So first the brute force. Okay. So you know already the brute force means all possible. I will consider all possible type of questions. So brute force techniques gives what? How many pairs? How many pairs are there in among n persons? Because these questions involves two persons. Which
n into n minus 1 by 2.
how many, NC2. Okay, I can say that NC2. NC2 pairs are there. Okay. NC2 pairs are there. Now, so therefore, you need to ask how many questions? Tell me. Pair means A, comma B. Person A, person B. Person A, person C. Person B, person C. Like that. Now, these many pairs are there. And you will ask the questions that, excuse me, do you know the person, Mr. A over there? Like this. Suppose you are asking to Mr. D. So, how many such questions will be required now? What will be the total number of questions? In the worst case? See how many pairs are there. For a pair, A and B. For example, let A, comma B is a pair. NC2 again. See, this is a pair. There are NC2 pairs. Among these, one of the pair is AB. Is it clear? So you will ask A, do you know B? Similarly, you may ask also B. You should also ask B that do you know Mr. A? So how many questions for a pair? For a given pair? Tell me. I am asking Mr. A. 2 questions.
1 question.
2 questions. 1. No, you see, I am asking Mr. A that I am asking, do you know Mr. B? Similarly, I may ask, do you know Mr. A? I am asking these questions. I am asking these questions to Mr. A, and I am asking these questions to Mr. B. So how many questions here? 2 questions. So tell me, for NC2 pairs, how many questions? In worst case, I may need, if I ask the questions arbitrarily. For one pair, I need this. For NC2 pairs, how many questions should I may need? Hello?
N into 2 into NC2.
n into n into or 2 into NC2 for one pair NC2 for one pair 2 questions. Is it clear or not? How many questions are possible for one pair? 2 questions. You are asking to Mr. A that do you know Mr. B? You are asking to Mr. B, do you know Mr. A? So 2 questions are possible in a pair. So here in this case you need to ask 2 into NC2. That means n into n minus 1 questions. Okay, questions in worst case. I should write in worst case. Means if you are in worst case, if the questions are asked arbitrarily. Okay. So now we can improve this. Means we can do better than this. So I can write that we can do better than this. Question is how? How can we do this better? Okay, now before solving this problem, suppose I may ask a questions like this. Say I have a matrix. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, n. Here also 1, 2, 3, say n. Okay, up to there are say n by means n by n matrix is there. It is a Boolean matrix. Say the elements are either 0, 1, like say 0, 1. This say maybe 1, maybe 1, 1, 0, dot, dot, dot. In this way, the numbers are there. Okay, I am not writing all the entries. Now, if anybody ask you a question that does there exist a column where all the entries are say 1, but from that row number all the other elements are 0. That means in simplified way I am saying that this is the same problem as the previous one. Say there are n persons. Okay, there are n persons. So if you can ignore the this diagonal, you can ignore, forget about this. If a person knows, say this is a matrix, suppose knows A knows B. If A knows B, then I means if 2 knows 3. So if Mr. 2 knows Mr. 3, I am putting 1. If Mr. 3, for example, if Mr. 2 doesn't know Mr. 4, here check it. So I am putting 0. So in this way you put. Now if there exists a celebrity, what does it indicate? That everybody should know that persons. So what will be the entry? Column values of that matrix, tell me. You are mapping this problem in graph theoretically. I am saying that I am creating a graph. I am creating a graph like this. Say this is the n nodes. If this person knows to this, A knows B, then I am putting an arrow A to B. Similarly, B A to C to B. In this way, arrow will be like this. Clear? Maybe double-ended means A knows Mr. D, D knows also A. Like this, you create the graph, fine, and then you know that how to take the input of a graph that in terms of a matrix. So what will be, who will be the celebrity? In celebrity, here you tell me who, what will be the degree of the celebrity? What will be the in degree?
N minus 1.
Minus
And out
1.
degree will
N minus 1, and out degree is
be 0.
0. Clear? So if n degree means except that element, all the from row to column or a particular column will be all element will be 1 if there exists a celebrity, and from that means if 3 is the person 3 is if person I is celebrity, suppose, then all these will be 1. Okay, and from I to all these will be 0. Clear? So you may not be asked find out means the instead of telling that find out the celebrity, you may be asked that there is a matrix, Boolean matrix 0 and 1. So does there exist a column whose all the entries are 1s, and from that row number all the values are 0 if we ignore the diagonal element. So the same problem. Now this is the adjacent matrix. Now let us try to solve. Okay, so we will try to solve this problem. So we know that sometimes so this is a means we will try using induction. We'll try to solve using induction. What happens? So suppose in a group of n minus 1 persons, there are n minus 1 persons. I know who is the celebrity. Okay, means I know the solution of n minus 1 person. So can I find out the solution using another one? Means this is another person. So total number of persons here is n. This is n minus 1, and this is the another person. Okay, or say I should say nth person, better. Fine. Now I know by induction, suppose I am assuming that I know if there exist n minus 1 persons, then who will be the celebrity. Now can I use this to find out the celebrity among n persons? So let us take the nth persons. Fine. Now what I will do, I will ask the same type of question. That means, so first of all you tell me, see, suppose I do not know whether really a celebrity exists among n minus 1 or not. There may not be any celebrity, please remember. Clear? So there are 3 possibility. What are the possibility? The first possibility I am just writing here. Possibility 1. The celebrity is among the first n minus 1 persons. Okay. This is one case. Number 2. What are the possibilities? Number 2. Tell me. That means among n persons in the celebrity exists here in the n minus 1. What is the another possibility?
Nth person is celebrity.
Yeah, nth person is the celebrity. So nth person is the celebrity. And third option?
No celebrity.
There is no celebrity.
There is no celebrity. Now, in the first case, if you know that who is the celebrity in the n minus 1 persons, Can you find, you know, suppose this is the first case. In first case, how many questions are required to determine the celebrity among the nth persons? Suppose I know in the first case, I am saying that this is the celebrity. Then how many questions are to be asked if I add the nth person in the group? See, you know, this is anyone?
Sir, 2 into n minus 1.
2 into n minus 1. Anyone else? Do you need 2 into n minus 1? What am I saying? I already know that this, suppose I have already computed this is the celebrity among n minus 1 persons.
No, sir.
Now
In that case, two questions are required.
Only 2 questions are required. Yes. I will ask this celebrity. This celebrity, suppose C is a celebrity. I will ask him or her, do you know this nth person? If he says, no, I do not know. Clear? And I also ask the nth persons, means this. Do you know? So here you see, I will ask those 2 questions here to him. So this case is easy. This case is easy. Okay. Only 2 questions are required. That means I need to know the celebrity does not know the nth person. Simple case. So I therefore I am not considering this one. Okay, I am not considering this one. I will consider the second and 3. Tell me. So this is easy. I am writing easy. Here, if nth person is the celebrity, how many questions are required? I will ask everyone here to him that, do you know nth person? 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 To everyone. If all of them say, yes, I know the nth persons, and at that time, so there is a possibility that nth person may be the celebrity. So I should ask nth person also, do you know this? I'll ask that nth person also that, do you know this Mr. A? Do you know Mr. B? Do you know Mr. C? So to how many questions total? Tell me. How many questions are required?
N minus 1.
N minus 1 or 2 into n minus 1?
Sir, 2
2 into N minus
2 into n minus 1. Fine. So 2 into n minus 1 questions are required. So, and in this case also, if there are no celebrity, you check if there are no celebrity, then also I need to ask all of them whether they knows nth person, and similarly nth person to all of them whether they he knows the others. So 2 into n minus 1 questions are required. In these 2 cases, I am considering this because I should be prepared for the worst case. In the earlier case, only I need to ask a celebrity and the nth person. But here I should ask the questions to everyone, and total number of questions this. So total 2n minus 1 questions are required at nth step. So, sorry. Now tell me how many questions will be required in total. So you see, please remember, from n minus 1th steps I am adding another person nth steps, nth persons, and in that case I may need 2 into n minus 1 questions total in this step. Okay. Who is trying to enter again? So tell me, total how many questions will be required? So in n minus 1 steps, how many questions need to be asked? Tell me. Nth step, 2 into n minus 1 questions are required. N minus 1 steps, how many? 2 into? How many, tell me?
n minus 2, sir.
N minus 2. So in this way you go on adding. Okay. Clear? In the first step also. In the second step.
2 questions.
Means 2 into 1. So total how many questions? You tell me. Total questions. If I add, I should add, na? That will give
N minus 1 into n minus 2.
n minus 1 into n minus 2. There are so many other terms. 2 into n minus 3.
Sir, 2 into n square minus n into n plus 1 by 2.
2 into
N square.
n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus dot 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 up to plus 1. This is an AP. So what is the result?
N into n minus 1.
Right, n into n minus 1. Check it. These many questions. So what was our objective? To reduce the total number of questions. Is it reduced?
No, sir.
It is not reduced. Because you see, there was, here you check, this was n into n minus 1. So that means we applied induction fine, but this did not help us. So we need to strengthen the induction. Clear? So that means simple induction will not help us. That we know the solution for n minus 1. So that will help me to find out the solution of n persons. And if I try using that, then it will not help us at all. So how can we do this? Now the trick comes. What will be the tricks? So you see, there are 2 persons. Fine. There are 2 persons. Say Mr. A. This is the Mr. A. And Mr. B. Now I am asking to Mr. A. To Mr. A. Do you know, suppose in a group, means in a group of persons, there are so many other A, B, C, like this. There are so many other persons. I am asking, just I have selected Mr. A and Mr. B. Okay. Just Mr. I selected Mr. A. I am asking, do you know Mr. B? Now tell me, by asking these questions, he will say what? He will give answer?
Yes or
Yes?
no?
Sir, either yes or no.
Either yes or no. Now, what I told that I randomly selected the pairs and I asked the questions, and pairs means I randomly selected the persons and I asked the questions. And in worst case, I have to ask this n into n minus 1 question brute force. Now, you see, and here you see, if answer is yes, so this is the answer. So if answer is yes means Mr. A knows Mr. B. Clear? If Mr. A knows Mr. B, then what can I do? Its consequence is delete Mr. A.
Yes, sir.
Because he cannot be the celebrity. Clear? Because celebrity, by definition, celebrity does not know anyone. So if Mr. A says that I know Mr. Yes, then he knows Mr. B, so he cannot be celebrity, so remove them. Remove Mr. So delete, or better you should say remove. Okay. So just write here. Remove Mr. A from the set. From the set. If it is no means what?
So we can delete B.
Mr.
Yeah.
B is not the celebrity.
Because if he does not know Mr. B, then B cannot be the celebrity. Fine. So remove Mr. B. Okay, the same logic I am not writing. He cannot be the celebrity. Now, if I do this, so here you see, by asking a single questions, I remove one person. So by asking a single question, we remove one person. So, and if you continue this, then there will be one person left in the set. So after how many questions?
N minus 1, sir.
Right. After n minus 1, there will be one person in the set. Now, so just a minute. After n minus 1 questions, there will be a person left in the set. Left in the set means he is a candidate key, he may be the celebrity. You tell me, is he celebrity? Sorry, I told.
No, sir.
He may
No,
be,
sir.
may not be. No, don't say no. He may be, may not be, because actually you see, he hasn't been compared with all others. I have not asked all the remaining persons about him, and also I did not ask him about all other persons. But he is a candidate key. But you check when means up to this point, I have removed so many other persons, and they cannot be celebrity. That's why I have removed. So only one person is left. So he is a candidate. Okay. He is a candidate. Candidate means he may be celebrity. Means may be or may not be. Should I write or just tell? I am writing, means if you think that you don't need, then I will not. Actually, I was thinking that I will upload it. Tell me. If you don't need, then I will not write. Hello?
So upload it. It will be helpful for us.
May be or may not be the celebrity. Okay. So what should you do now? Tell me. I think you can do now.
Sir, ask that person if he knows any of the remaining n minus 1 persons.
Only this or something else also.
No, sir. No, sir.
One-
From all other person, we will ask about the celebrity.
And also to him also. So that means see, from this, suppose this is the candidate. Okay, and they are the rejected. They are not candidate, and this is the candidate. And these are the other persons. They have been rejected. So we will ask to everyone whether they knows to him or not. Clear? Similarly, we will ask here also to everyone, means whether he knows him, he knows these persons, like this. Clear? So how many questions here? Rejected is n minus 1, na?
Sir, 2 into n
Right.
minus 2. 2 into
2
n
into?
minus 1.
2 into n minus 1 questions should be asked. To verify whether the candidate is really a celebrity or not. Fine. So
Sir,
total, yeah, tell me.
sir, but in those 2 into n minus 1 question, many might be repeated.
Many.
I
See,
mean, many.
see, just a minute. You at most how many? Okay, total now. Before telling this answer, you tell me total how many questions are needed in this case. Total. Here n minus 1 questions. Check to select the candidate, and after that, how many to verify? 2 into n minus 1. So total number of questions. Total number of questions asked is equal to n minus 1 plus 3 into n minus 1. Na? So which one is larger? This case or previous case?
Previous.
It is very high, n into n minus 1. Now it is 3 into n minus 1. The time complexity, you see, so it becomes actually linear. Okay. So in earlier case, I know that whatever you are saying, few questions may be repeated. Okay. Because which questions are repeated, can you say me?
Those which have already been asked to be, like, if
Two
A knows.
candidate. Two candidate. Already they were asked, na?
Yes, sir. And also to some rejected ones.
Rejected ones about the candidate. But you are doing this randomly, na? You then if you don't want to ask that, then you will need a space that you should remember that which persons were asked about the candidate, and candidates also means which means and also which questions were asked to candidate also. Then you should keep a space, means space complexity will increase, na? Because you need to stay that you can do, means, but still it will be linear. It cannot be constant. It cannot be constant. So what will be the algorithms for this? So I have a means just means a Boolean matrix like that. So if we write like this, the algorithm is the celebrity. So no is the matrix name. Okay. So what is the input? Input is no, and n by n Boolean matrix. and output celebrity. 1 to n, these are the persons. Now begin. Say first I am taking the first two person, y equal to 1, okay, or just like assignment, na? Better I should write like this. I is 1, j 2 is j is the 2, and suppose I am taking the next variable. Next here I am doing next is the 3. Next means to whom I will reject like that. Okay. So in the first page, what I do? I reject all except 1. So while next say is less than equal to n plus 1, 2. If no is the matrix, Boolean matrix, so I comma j means if I know jth persons, okay, if I know jth person, this is true, then I will be the next, means I will be removed. If I know jth person, then I will be removed. So I am pointing next to I. Clear? Else, what happens? Else j will be the next. Right? And now next will be increased by 1. Next will be increased by 1. So here what I am doing? Either I or j is deleted. Now say this portion, the end of while. Okay. Now you are writing if I equals n plus 1. You see this loop will terminate when next is less than equal to n plus 1, then it will continue. But when next becomes n plus 2, then either I is n plus 1 or j is n plus 1, because see next becomes, here you see in this loop, I is next, j is next, either one of these two, and next is next plus 1. Clear? So when next becomes n plus, means when this loop exits, then next becomes n plus 2, and j will be either n plus 1 or I will be n plus 1. So if I is n plus 1, then who is the candidate? That means candidate will be the j. Then candidate will be j. Else candidate will be I. Means assigned to I. Actually, here you give this. Don't mix it up. Or you will write yourself. I have explained. You tell me. Should I write or you will write yourselves?
Sir, it would be better if you could write, sir. In that case, confusion would be less.
But you should understand and don't just memorize. Okay, you should understand the logic and you should write yourself also. Otherwise, you will not learn.
Okay, sir.
Now I am taking a variable. So in this case, who is the celebrity? Means I am checking. Now here we will check who is the actually celebrity. So for this, so I am taking suppose some say some flag. Okay. Long. And k equal to 1. K is another variable. And you may do this statement or may not. May say, actually, I am writing the candidate, just dummy variable. Means candidate doesn't know candidates. I mean, I am writing just candidate. It's candidate, candidate doesn't know itself. So while actually starts, while not wrong, I am writing not wrong. Wrong is false, not wrong is true. And K is less than equal to N. K is the one first. Okay, so K is less than equal to N, do. So you can write like this, not wrong, and K is less than equal to N. Here you write, if say candidate knows K means kth person, if candidate knows the kth person, then candidate is not celebrity. So here we will write the wrong is true. Wrong will be true. Well, similarly, I think there will be no space in this case. Just a minute, let me check. No, I have to go to the next page. Yeah. So I am writing here just if K does not know, see I have checked whether candidate knows K or not. Similarly, I have to check whether K knows candidate or not. So if K, comma candidate, then wrong is true. Sorry. Oh. If K does not know the candidate, and I also check whether K is candidate itself or not. So I like that if K does not know this, then if this if is under this if, and if candidate is not equal to K, then wrong is true. Because if K does not know the candidate, then candidate cannot be the celebrity that I have done. That's why wrong is true. But here I have to check the candidate is not equal to K. Okay, I am not considering that case. And now in the while loop, K will be increased by 1. K will be K plus 1. If not wrong means true, then celebrity is the candidate. Else celebrity that means here no celebrity. Oh, sorry. I should use the comment, na, actually. I should not write like that. No celebrity. And this will be the end. So just a minute, it is too much. Just a minute, I will increase it slightly. So this is the if else part, and then here we can write here that in this below this that we check this portion that the candidate is really a celebrity, that the candidate is indeed the celebrity. That I am checking here in this course. And this while loop starts here, and this is the next page. Okay. This portion. I can write here, you can write here also end of while. And this is that. So, sorry. So I will upload it. Okay. So if you have any problem, you may ask about this. I think it is clear. I is 2. First I am taking I and J. Then which for I am considering that these two persons, about these two persons, whether they knows each other or not. I knows J, or depending on that, I will remove either I or J, their answer. And then I will consider the next person. So next, in this way, it is going on. And sorry. Then one of them is deleted. And we are doing this. In this way, finally, there will be one person, that is the candidate. I have to check whether the candidate is really a celebrity or not. For doing that, we are using a flag. Wrong is false. If wrong is true, means there are no celebrity. If wrong, if the wrong is true, means there are no celebrity. Otherwise, it's okay. You see, whatever we have seen, discussed, I have written here. So I will upload it. Okay.
So have you uploaded the last class's videos also?
So no. I could not get time. Okay, sorry. I do have. So if I means just a minute.